Change in me. Thank you. Thank you so much. This next piece is the title cut of my newest CD, which was released in November of 2021. And it was a song I wrote quite a long time ago, and after the passing of my mom, a lot of songs were kind of just being dormant, sitting there in my heart. And 3 years later, all these songs came out, and this one here is about memory and those things that are important in our life, and we hold them near and dear. Memories take me back to a long time ago, when we sang, when we laughed, sometimes shared our woes. Time to go home, but I can't let go. I take the long way home. Time stands still, and I'm right there. I'm watching over you. I still care. Sun sets low, and I won't let go. I take the long way home. I keep the music in my heart, where you will always be a part of. Dreams to dream, tomorrow's yet to be. Looking deep within, claiming what you see. Though many years gone by, don't waste your time, don't ask why, just take the long way home. And don't be afraid to take a look. Your journey is an open book. Take the long way home. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. April and Alfred, yes. Woo. How sweet it is to be loved by you, but how sweet it is to have such brilliant, talented friends, musicians, to just make this sound complete. Thank you so, so much. So this next tune is called Now and Here, and it is just about being present. And here we are, and this is where I want to be, and I'm so grateful to be with my friends and all of you. And it goes something like this. So many faces looking through the window, so many places to hold on to or let go. I often wonder, will we see the bigger picture? When will we realize it's already known? Life isn't always as it seems. We hold the future in our dreams, but what matters is now and here. Let go the future and the past and live each moment as it lasts. Time to embrace your fear. The time is now, waiting here. So we move ahead and wonder, where do we go? We're climbing up, trekking down. I often wonder, will we find a new horizon, a newer place, or have we already found? Life isn't always as it seems. We hold the future in our dreams, but what matters is now and here. Let go the future and the past and live each moment as it lasts. Time to embrace the fear. Time is now and here. We can reinvent a sheltered life or live courageous and be strong. Move on up ahead, encourage everyone along, and roll it like a river, soar from up above. The choice is always ours to make, to hate or choose love. Life isn't always as it seems. We hold the future in our dreams, but what matters is now and here. Let go the future and the past and live each moment as it lasts. Time to embrace the fear. The time is now and here. The time is now and here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How is everyone doing? All right? Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Always something. So this next piece, this is about listening to each other, listening to the planet, taking care of the planet. And it was one day in my music room looking through the window, which I always do to kind of get my inspiration for the start of the day and a little meditation. And I saw a ladybug climbing up on the windowsill. and the trees were really blowing. And it kind of occurred to me like, I wonder what her perspective is, as we're all in this lockdown. That's when I wrote this. So 20 to 21 was a lot of writing, and this is what she told me: listen in, and that is the title of this song, Listen In. Breathing in and breathing out, all across the land. Will we vow to help her out and do the very best we can? And I see trees dancing in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. Ladybug upon the sill, climbing higher, higher still. She looks outside her window pane. How much of her world remains? And she sees trees swaying in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. Running all around, will it help the world slow down? I think not. Will we find a gentler way? And will we finally find authentic peace of mind? I think yes, perhaps we'll understand while we learn to listen in. Everywhere I look, I connect with you. No matter where, what, or why, I can see angels fly. Yes, I see trees dancing in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. listen in. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I'm so pleased to invite April to do one of her original pieces. We have several peppered through the evening. She is a great cellist, but man, ukulele, vocals, she is the real deal.
What are you talking about? I'm a neophyte with this thing. I gotta wiggle my fingers. Okay, that's not true. I practiced. Hey, it's almost in tune. Look at that. So, Carol's last song was written in the pandemic. So is this one. I was playing a weekly live stream show and was making pickles. I was like, hey, this is a really good way to promote the show, so maybe people will come. And I posted a picture of my pickles. They look very nice. And so they just said, hey, you should play a song about pickles. And I went, I don't know any songs about pickles. So I went out and wrote one. Life's a lot like a pickle. You end up stuck in the middle between two pieces of bread and something that's dead. You got your cubes and your maters. Have you tried dilly beans and taters? You think I'm joking, but honestly, that last one is true. We go together like a vinegar and sugar in a glass jar. We all gotta figure out where we're going and who we are. Yeah, who we are. Some do better under pressure. Others just turn to mush. Some need a few weeks to get funky on your counter. Some are sweet enough to crack your teeth. Others pucker up your face. Some will make you wonder what the hell just happened to me. We go together like a vinegar and sugar in a glass jar. We all gotta figure out where we're going and who we are. So hold your nose, it'll curl your toes if you let it. 'Cause life's a lot like a pickle, and we all wanna be sophical. Chasing wisdom, running naked through the streets like Archimedes. We all want a eureka, a moment we'll be remembered for. But in the end, it's the middle that's worth living for. We go together like a vinegar and sugar in a glass jar. We all gotta figure out where we're going and who we are. Yeah, who we are. Who we are. Who we are. Who we are. Thanks a lot.
I am not technical, but I did have this on airplane mode and I heard a ding.
I know. I was like, wait Wait, is that me?
Okay. Actually, it was.
It wasn't exactly in key, but it was close.
It was a G. It
I'm gonna
works.
turn that. Okay.
It's nice placement.
Sorry about that.
Thought someone came in with a little xylophone. Weirder things have happened.
All right.
It's a B flat. Sorry, I have a squeak in the stool. It's fun.
Usually that doesn't happen until 75 or 80.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, it took me a little while to walk to that joke. That was good, Alfred. Thank you.
That's why I'm not giving an open mic here.
okay, so this we're going to also kind of pepper in some covers, and I decided I want to do a little tribute to those folks that I listened to through high school, and have just had incredible tours and music careers. And this next artist is Janis Ian, and a lot of people know her from at 17 when she kind of started out conquering the world. But she has a new CD out, and it's called it's her tour. She's retiring from playing out is the End of the Line tour, and she wrote this great song with actually Bernie from the Elton John Bernie. Yes, thank you. And I wish I should have that on the top of my head. And it's brilliant, and it just talks about how that next story and who she is, and I loved it. So I want to play that. So Janis, I know you're tuned in. This is for you. You are my champion. See the lines on my face, they're a map to where I've been. And the deeper they are traced, the deeper life has settled in. How do we survive living out our lives? And I would not trade a line, make it smooth or fine, or pretend that time stands still. I want to rest my soul here where it can grow without fear. Another line, another year, and I'm still standing here. See the lines on my skin, they're a lyric to my life. And every story I begins another end in sight. Only lovers understand. Skin just covers who I am. And I would not trade a line, make it smooth and fine, or pretend that time stands still. I want to rest my soul here where it can grow without fear. Another line, another year, and I'm still standing here. See these bruises, see these scars, hieroglyph to tell the tale. You can read them in the dark, through your fingertips like Braille. And I would not trade a line, make it smooth and fine, or pretend that time stands still. still standing here. I'm still standing here. And I'm still standing here. Thank you. Little bass. Can you take just a little bass off? And to always and to accentuate her talents and what she does with her music, we're going to follow that up with another one of hers, and it's called All Roads.
What finger?
Yeah. As it does happen in all of our professions today, unfortunately, before April came here, she was doing some chores around the house, getting ready, and the window was open and the door was open, and as she went to close it, the air vacuum, the backdraft came and slammed the door on her delicate fingers, and so
Luckily I have big calluses, but
yeah.
that's a lovely pink spot.
Yeah. So we want to check in, make sure she's okay.
Luckily, she's a warrior.
She is a warrior.
It's open twitch, that's what's going on. It's like, I put my finger down wrong.
All right. I am master, I am slave, I am sunlight, I am shadow, I am all roads to the river. I am lost, I am brave, I am beloved and betrayed. I am all roads to the river. And the river runs wide, and the river runs deep. I spit in the eye, of safe company. I'm gonna dive right down to the undertow. The deeper I drown, higher I go. I am whispering winds, I am howling revolution. I am all roads to the river. I am Valentine sweet, I am every mother's nightmare. I am all roads to the river. And the river runs wide, and the river runs deep. I spit in the eye, for safe company. I'm gonna dive right down to the undertow. The deeper I drown, silent and clear. But I run for the shelter all the time I fear. Spit in the eye of safe company. Gonna dive right down to the undertow. The deeper I drown, the higher I go. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. All right. What comes next?
just realized there are a lot of strings on this stage. Well,
Turn that microphone.
Thank you very much. Okay.
28 of us up there.
Good. All right. Okay, so a little backstory on this is I actually, a few years ago, just before the pandemic, that summer I wanted to go to fiddle camp. A friend of mine had talked to me about it, and I went, that's exactly what I need. And I was going there with a cello, and I hurt my wrist. And I thought, oh, it's going to mess up everything I do now. And I went to a store, I went to rent it, I sat, and I just, not knowing really how to do things properly, but I went, I will not be able to do this. So I called the fiddle camp and I said, can I bring another instrument? I know I signed up for cello, but I can't do it. Sure. So I brought the mandolin. Now, I hadn't played mandolin since high school, and a friend of mine who was actually second chair violinist in the Portland Symphony Orchestra in high school would say to me, come over to the house, I have to learn a part, and I want to try to show you how to do that on mandolin so that we can play this together. And so that was my introduction to mandolin. And now, 40-something years later, I went to camp, and I was so inspired that I came home and I wrote this song. And it will be on the next CD, because the next CD will be about landscapes and seasons. And nothing tells landscapes and seasons like a mandolin. So it's called Beyond Our Own Backyard, and it is about our collective childhoods and things that we remember. Oh, yes. Flip that over. Where green meets blue, I recognize how the wonders and the mysteries come alive. And footprints left upon the sand beckon those who travel ancient lands. Mountains climb, valleys cross, the dream to trek is never lost. We wander nature's esplanade. We have journeyed there beyond our own backyard. Childhood games, hide and seek, count to 10 and don't you peek. Kick the can down the road so far. Flying kites, climbing trees, favorite songs, torn out knees. It's Disney night, let's wish upon a star. There's a dinner bell, begs run like hell, a sound we come to know so well. And don't you keep your mama waiting, remembering beyond our own backyard. And everything will be alright in the end. In the end. And if it's not alright, well, it's not yet the end. Mountains climb, valleys cross, the dream to trek is never lost. We wander and we wander, no holds barred. We have journeyed there beyond our own backyard. Let's journey there beyond our own backyard. Ooh. Thank you. Ooh, yes. Would you like to share anything? You could share, Massey. Come on.
Carol's making me do this.
Are we doing? Yes. The wildflowers, flowers. Your gig and. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I don't have anything to
Oh,
say.
come on. Yes, of course. I love this. Okay, so this is such a pretty song. So Alfred is so modest, and I'm just going to say that one of, are they all Jennies? The Wailing Jennies, they're all Jennies?
I don't know that.
So if you're familiar with the very sweet folk group, is the Wailing Jennies, not Wailing Jennings.
No, Heather Massey is one of them, so.
Oh, she's not a Jenny. Okay, so no, I just got the clarification. It is not all Jennies. So Heather Massey, who is part of this trio, Alfred ran sound for her at a concert festival recently, and I mean, how beautiful our community is here in Maine that everybody knows. We all know so many things. We are so connected. So that's just a little aside. I need water. And you could say something. Would you like to say something?
Chris Smither put a piece of tape on my SM57. He said, I know how to fix that rattle. And I went, okay, thank you.
And he was right.
He was absolutely right. It's awesome.
You belong among the wildflowers. You belong on the boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free.
Sail away, go find a lover, go away somewhere bright and new. I see no other that compares with you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong on a boat out to sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide.
You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home night.
You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, close to me. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere you feel free. Thank you. New Frontier. On 3. It's the F, the 2 or the 3. New Frontier.
What key are you going for?
It's for the FC.
2?
No. No. No, I'm sure.
This is a test.
Yeah.
We will find
So the story I have to give the very sweet story about this song. So it's a waltz song. It's my only waltz song. It's great. Like I have a train song to write as well, but
But that's coming later.
yeah, yes. And that usually comes by just about now. But I went out for a walk and I saw a hawk and just a beautiful sky and again I get these feelings and these messages get sent to me and I sing these songs. I write these songs. But this song, when we went into the studio during COVID, only one at a time, we were all in our own little. I was in my booth. And people came in to be in their booth, and we never saw each other, and they never heard anything, and we all did it electronically, and then we created this CD, which was beautiful, with everybody's incredible brilliance and determination. And we had to, I sing it in a lower key, but for all of us to do this, what's it called? Mickey Mouse? The engineer
Tweaked you up a half a step so that I could have some open strings to play with instead of none.
Right, so the harmonics, of course, which I love, to get that on the cello, I had to slide it up, but that was in a range for me going, well, that's a little high for me, not having sung for a long time. And engineer said, don't worry, I'm just going to do this too, and you're going to sound like Elvis for a minute. You know, Elvin, the Chipmunks. But I promise you, it'll all come down to a live, real, whatever. So anyway, I always think about that every time we do this because I want to play it in a lower key, and I go, oh wait, this is Elvis. This is my Elvin song. So. Am I right? Is it one more down? Oh my Lord. Okay, I've done it.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a,
Okay. Maybe it's a different one.
Notice.
Could have
No,
swore it was that one.
strings.
Oh my Lordy. All right. Woo. We love these live performances for this. I love it. All right. It's called New Frontier. Fly like a bird, gather like clouds, without any words, sing blissfully loud, to soar high above, regardless of fear, live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier. A bird's eye view, a second chance, big sky blue, a limitless dance. Here comes the midnight sun, and beckoning twilight's flight, harvest, autumnal moon, two hearts filled with delight, welcoming solitude, arising still, you and me, we whisper our soulful dreams, deeply and truthfully, in this brand new frontier. Eye view, a second chance, big sky blue, a limitless dance. Here comes the midnight sun. voice of fear, live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier, live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier. Thank you so much. Puzzle. So the little backstory of the New Frontier had to do with not talking about new norms and those trendy words that always come up when we think everyone's doing the same thing at the same time. And I just decided that New Frontier was going to be my term for what happened 2020 and beyond. And so that's kind of, and being up in Rangeley, it does kind of feel like you're out there in the New Frontier. It's so off the grid, I love it. So anyway, we're going to invite April back to sing another one of her lovely tunes. It's called Puzzle Pieces.
This is autobiographical. We're all going to know each other a little bit better after this.
I wanna be 6 again. I wanna play in my mother's heels again. I wanna wear her frilly dresses again, like a princess out in Neverland, which is funny, 'cause she's a lesbian ninja now. Oh, I wanna be 7 again. I wanna call up my best friend Danny again. I wanna race our bikes like fighter pilots and protest feeding puppies, which is funny, 'cause her dad was an alcoholic, and we're all puzzle pieces, and our glue is still wet. We think we're put together, but it turns out in the end that I wanna be 8 again. I wanna steal the pony from my neighbors again. I wanna go back to when secrets were just between friends, which is funny, 'cause abuse really sucks, and we're all puzzle pieces, and our glue is still wet. We think we're put together, and it turns out in the end that bad things happen to good people. All you can control is how you heal. Life might suck, but it's amazing and real. So I wanna be this old again, every day again and again. I wanna wake up and breathe again, again and again and again and again, which is funny, 'cause that's all there really is, and we're all puzzle pieces, and our glue is still wet. We think we're put together, but it turns out in the end.
Love it.
One of these days, my legs won't shake when I do that. That's only 4 years old. I don't know.
All right.
Pick the tempo and I'll start.
Okay. All right. We bring gifts. So this next piece is off a previous CD called Northeast by Southwest, where half of those songs I wrote in the Northeast, and then the other half I wrote when I went out to the Southwest for 13 years and lived with and worked with and on both Navajo and Hopi reservations. And it was very, very beautiful, beautiful experiences in my life. And so this one is called We Bring Gifts. We bring gifts to this love, mutual affection. Respectful contemplation, we walk the same direction. One day at a time. One day at a time. We take time for this love, to listen to each other. Taking time to be friends, but so much more as lovers. One day at a time. One day at a time. We give back all the love and the strength that brought us to this place. We bring gifts of the heart, love to embrace. We give back all the love and the strength that brought us to this place. We bring gifts of the heart for love to embrace. We bring gifts to this love. We take time for this love. We bring gifts to this love. Alfred Blonde, everyone. Woo! Kicking it. April Reed Cox. Thank you so much. Oh, when I first wrote that song, it was really to be done with this little ensemble that you see right here. And when I got picked up by an independent label, which lasted only about a year and a half, and then all of a sudden they disappeared. And I went, where did everybody go? And we had done it in a different, more full band, and yeah, I don't. Anyway, which was fine, but I always wanted to do it this way. So, hello, thank you so much. Woo! Hurricane. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is a favorite piece, and I don't play this one out because it really needs all of this wonderful other instrumentation. And so again, so happy to be able to play this. This is a song by David Wilcox. It's called The Eye of the Hurricane. And just a little backstory on that. The Hurricane is a type of rocket ninja motorcycle. And he runs this beautiful storyline using this motorcycle and this woman who loves this motorcycle and the reasons why. So I just thought it was just brilliantly written, and the music is just wonderful. Tank is full, switch is on, night is warm, cops are gone, rocket bike is all her own, It's called a hurricane. She told me once, it's quite a ride. It's shaped so there's this place inside where if you're moving, you can hide safe within the rain. She wants to run away, nowhere she can go, nowhere the pain won't come again. But she can hide in the pouring rain. She rides the eye of a hurricane. Tell the truth, explain to me how you got this need for speed. She laughed and said, might just be the next best thing to love. Hope is gone, she confessed that when you lay your dream to rest, you can get what's second best, but it's hard to get enough. She wants to run away, nowhere she can go, nowhere the pain won't come again. But she can hide in the pouring rain. She rides the eye of a hurricane. We watched her ride so fast last night, racing by in a flash of light, riding quick, the streets were dark, shining truck she thought was dark, blocked her path, stopped her heart, but not the hurricane. She saw her chance to slip the trap, there's just the room to pass it back, but then it moved, closed the gap, she never felt the pain. She wants to run away, nowhere she can go, nowhere the pain won't come again. But you can hide in the pouring rain. She rides the eye of a hurricane. She rides the eye of a hurricane. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What do you? Oh. Avalanche. Oh, what do you have?
One more.
One more. Yeah. No pressure.
Bad.
I got
That's
two.
my fault.
We're a team. We'll work it
I had inconsistent notes. Everything was supposed to be on this page.
I'm riding shotgun down the avalanche. Tumbling, falling down the avalanche. So be quiet tonight, moon shining bright on this mountain of new falling snow. So I raise up my voice history goes on and on and on. This is the best thing and the very most part. We don't get along, and after countless appeals, we keep spinning our wheels on this mountain of new falling snow. So I'll let go the catch. We are over the edge. You have left me nowhere to go. I'm riding shotgun down the avalanche. Sometimes you make me lose my will to live. You just become a beacon for your soul. 'Cause the past is stronger than my will to forgive. Forgive you. For myself, I just don't know. So be quiet tonight. Sun shining bright on this mountain of new falling snow. I will raise up my voice into the void. You have left me nowhere to go. Ride shotgun down the avalanche. That's a little Sean Colvin. Okay, now. So excited to put in the ukulele, and Alfred was going to do a solo, Santana solo, but I know how many Santana people in the audience, really?
Come to Old Hollowell Day next Saturday. You'll hear
There we go.
solid 90 minutes of Santana music.
There we go.
It's not going to get any better. So the story is that I needed to learn a new instrument real fast, so I tuned it the easiest way possible, which is so that I can just play chords. But then everything I write has a bunch of minors, so I was like, this doesn't work. That means it has to be perfectly out of tune with itself to not sound really out of tune. I learned this song by watching Night at the Roxbury. So it's going to be a little different. I like the chuckles. I'm glad some of you have seen it.
No, I don't know why you're not there. I give you my love, but you don't care. So what is right
Thank you. Bet the guys who wrote that never thought that was going to happen. I love it.
I love it.
Friend of mine, Emily Muir, has an entire album out of covers, and she was kind of the inspiration for that. She took all these like rockin', alternative, heavy metal things and just made them so gorgeous. So, random plug for a friend of mine.
How's everyone doing out there? You have a few more songs in you, or how are we feeling? Okay, all right. Just checking in. We'll want to try a little John Prine, Joan Baez mix.
Sure.
Okay. So in
This list.
hello in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, of course I know. This is impromptu. We're going to try this.
April is fine. Where
Yeah.
is it? Where is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
So in trying always to push myself to be a better musician and not having played for so long, I look back to those songs that I loved that I played on guitar forever, and I went, I wonder if I could play that on mandolin. And so we're going to give this one the three of us a try. I don't think we've even practiced this, but everybody knows it. So, yeah, no pressure. So this was written by John Prine, but I learned it because Joan Baez did it. It's called Hello in There, and I just think it's just a beautiful, beautiful song. So this is our rendition. Oh, thank you. Teamwork. Had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta like living there. It's been years since the kids have grown. Life's of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joey's somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. Still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. You know, trees just grow stronger. The rivers grow wilder every day. But old people, they just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much now. She sits and stares at the back door screen. All of the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both Thank you. Love these folks.
I think our boxes are talking.
Yeah, I know. Just call it a bass solo.
Love that.
Oh, well, look, I ran out of paper.
Oh, it means you're winging this one.
I'm out of cheat sheets. Wait, what do we do?
Practicing peace. Oh, mama.
Right.
Okay, so this is my mantra. We're going to call this the last song tonight. And I'd like to leave you, and we'd like to leave you with an offering of peace is the new mantra for me in terms of forgiveness. I think the last 3 years in lockdown gave us a lot of opportunity to reflect. It did for me, and lots of lifetime to reflect upon. And so this song in my little music room, followed by ladybugs and wind blowing, just said, pay attention. And I did. And so this is what came out of that. Oh, yeah, my little intro, different, I forgot. It's so interesting. Don't want to live life fast, just take it slow. And I want to learn from the past, then let it go. And being present with an open heart, there's so much more to know. Practicing peace wherever I may go. Practicing peace wherever I may go. And what would I do if I could do it over? And walk many miles and know that I'm walking with a friend. In many years I've learned that forgiveness can transcend. Practicing peace, I wish to make amends. Practicing peace until my journey's end. And what would I say if I could say it over? Speaking my truth and heart as best as I can. Lessons learned, now memories carried over. Practicing peace, I wish to make amends. Practicing peace until my journey's end. It's everything we do, it's everything we say. Can we bow our heads in humbleness at the end of every day? Listen with your heart, with no apology. It's knowing we're just tiny drops in a lovely cup of tea. Don't want to live life fast, just take it slow. And I want to learn from the past, yeah, then let it go. And being present with an open heart, there's so much more to know. Practicing peace wherever I may go. Practicing peace wherever I may go. Don't wanna live life fast, just take it slow. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I brought a mailing list if you'd like to sign. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We doing one pass? One pass? One more? Okay, all right. Okay, thank you so much. I will say afterwards, please come and say hi. Say again? Oh, you know what? You guys all know that? It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Do you know that song?
Do you know House of the Corner? Christopher Robin? Christopher Robin?
I can watch your hands.
Oh, let's see. Wait, what? If you're okay with a few glitches, I'm okay with a few glitches.
Try it.
Okay, so, oh my goodness, I used to know the riff to this, but I'm not even trying that.
It's been like 30 years.
Okay. Yeah, I used to know that too. Okay. Christopher Robin and I walked along under branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions to Alany Orr as our days disappeared all too soon. But I wandered much further today than I should, and I can't seem to find my way back to the wood. So tell me if you can. I've got to get back to the house at the corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh. Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do, got a honey jar stuck on his nose. He came to me asking help and advice, and from there no one knows where he goes. So I sent him to ask for the owl if he's there, how to loosen the nose of a bear. So if you can, I've got to get back to the house at the corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the ways of Christopher Robin, back to the days of Christopher Robin, back to the days of Pooh. Whoa, 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 Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right. There's the train. Train Train. All right. I have CDs up here. At least come and say hi. Maybe sign an email list. I will not send you lots of email. I will just let you know when things are up and coming once or twice a month, and let you know my calendar has been updated. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. Please, safe travels, and until we meet again, thank you so much. And please, big round for Alfred and April. Please, please, please. Alan and Sue Moody, thank you so much. Mark on sound, thank you so much. Elaine, walking the floor. Thank you so much.